Greetings, Gotham. I am Batman, the Dark Knight. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman. Make you look. It's me. Anywho, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel again. I thought I would go ahead and get this one out of the way. Because, it's been, I've been pretty bored lately, and yeah. So, yeah. Well, today's video, I guess you guys may have noticed the posts and stuff. 75% of you said Batman, and 25% you said the ML Pens. So, we're doing Batman. So, yeah. Before I start here, please, no profanity at all whatsoever. Thank you very much. I would truly appreciate it. And all the people who might be watching this. Well, right now, I know I have 0 viewers for now, but I know that will change later on down the road. Because that's how it usually goes. So, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. So yeah, let me take this off and put this on. And what is that? Would you excuse me? Oh no, momento. I need to shut my door. There we go. There. Now we don't have any outside interference. Well, outside my door anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys like my shirt. This is a callback from the 1960s Batman with the Ann Westenberg Ward, Batman and Robin, and maybe the comics before that, during the 1940s or 50s. 1939 was the year that Batman started his crime-fighting career. And let's just say the first comics were not really that nice for kids. But later down the road, they thought, hey, maybe we ought to do it a little more friendlier. So then they did, which I'm actually very happy. I see I got 12 people so far watching. If you're watching this or whatever, just leave a comment down below. Say hi, hello, howdy, how are you, aloha, hola, or hello. And that is in in minion form and minion speak. Anyway, all right. I have been wanting to do this for a long time, a very long time, and I have every single piece of my collection of Batman. And trust me, it was not easy getting all of it in one spot, but let me tell you, it was a little easy, but not really easy. Anywho, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? We shall. Okay, Brazil Garbly, welcome. Well, yeah, I guess. Alright, well, first, I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna let you guys see a wall decoration here before we start with the toys. This one I bought at, I think it was, Hobby Lobby. And either Hobby Lobby or no, it was at a thrift store. I think it was Goodwill. Anyway, this is the Burgess Meredith penguin comic book design. And this was real popular. This is more me. I like this version, the Burgess Meredith and the Danny DeVito versions. But the ones besides that, I don't like after the Danny DeVito. But the Burgess Meredith one and the original comics and the cartoons, yeah, that is the one I like. Hello, Vico. VKO? Okay, Vico. Okay. Hello. Anyway, that's the only wall decoration I'm gonna show you guys. Because that's the only one I can take off easily on the wall, off the wall. Yeah. Okay. Now I do have a couple of Lego Batmobiles that you may or may not seen before. One of them is more rare than the other one. I can tell you that much. The 1966 Batmobile with Batman and Joker of the Am West and the Cesar Romero Joker. And I know it's a little dusty because, it's been on one of my metal shelves a long while. My bad. It also comes with different gadgets and stuff like that in the trunk of it. I don't know if you guys could see there or not, but yeah. The design itself is based on the 66 Batmobile from 66 to... Now, a lot of people say 68, but it's actually 1970. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me show you. There's the bat phone in there, and you guys can see that. There's the portable bat phone. First phone inside the vehicle, it had to be the Batmobile. Sweet. That was a very advanced technology then. And here's the Joker. This one is based on the Cesar Romero. May he rest in peace. Focus. Can you guys see the little mustache? There we go. You can see the little mustache that's painted on the on with the white paint there. And I like that. Cesar Romero refused to shave his mustache. So, yeah. It went with Plan B. And here is the Am West Batman. And I was very surprised how he looks. Look at that. That's pretty detailed. And the back, they also details very well too on him. As well as this. Well, the size they did, but they sure did well on the back of him. And on the Cesar Romero Joker. Yeah, he looks more basic than the Batman does of that. Anyways, it came with an information card thing and a display stand too. And there's the information card. Now this, I had to... It was originally a sticker. I had to put on the plaque, which is just a big black flat piece of Lego. That wasn't hard. Now, the second Batmobile I'm going to show you guys, that's from Lego. It's actually a lot cooler. From 1989 Batman movie. That's right, the one with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Yeah. Now, if you think that's cool, this is really cool. Let me show you. Oh, 0 views so far. It's alright. I know that will change later on down the road. See, told you. Okay, now watch this, guys. Look. That's right, it comes with the guns. The guns originally would pop out of these, but I took them off. So that way I won't lose them, you know what I mean? So yeah. And I just can pop these babies back on there. And if you think that's cool, wait until you see how small the trunk is of this thing. Give me a minute. Oh, darn it. Look at all the little gadgets in there, but that is a small. Yeah. However, yeah, here's the cool part though. I did not put the Michael Keaton Batman in it, but it's a older one that looks like the um Adam West Batman, but it's not the Adam West one. However, it does have the same cowl kinda. Different cape though, I can tell you that. Can tell you. This was actually probably my first Lego Batman, to be honest with you. And yeah, the design is somewhat similar to the Adam West one. I think this is how they got the Adam West one right. It's this one. So yeah. Anyway, put this Batman back where it belongs. It says cockpit at the Batmobile. Now, if you think that was interesting, I got more Batman. I mean, more. Oh, let me show you guys the inside of the console there. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but yeah, this is '89 Batman. This was one of my personal favorite movies because it was actually made the same year I was born. So it also holds a special place to me. More ways than one. I really love Batman. There's a reason why I love Batman so much, is because when I was a kid, there was two top favorite superheroes in my family. My late dad, he liked Superman. I'm like, I like Superman too, but I love Batman. He's like, oh yeah? I'm like, yep. He's like, okay. So yeah. I mean, sure, I'll give Superman credit, but I think Batman's better, to be honest with you. Nothing against Superman, though. Superman's good, except for the new 52 Superman. I'm sorry, but I like the OG Superman. My dad was alive, he would say something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he would say something. Anywho. I'll deal with it later. Now, I do have a few. I got a few Bat vehicles here too. That are a Batman. So yeah. Ooh, Washawa. Hello, cutie. Oh, hello. Anyways, back to back to yeah. Boy. Yeah, hello, yeah, that one caught me off guard there a little bit, the Hello Kitty part. Dang. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay, guys, we're going to do figures and then vehicles. Ready? My Catwoman. Major LOLL. Okie dokie. Uh, motion lines. Okay, well, whatever. Hey, that's actually my very first emoji on this channel. Thank you so much. That was really cool. Thank you. That's my first ever emoji on my YouTube live channel. So yeah, thank you. Well, first, we're going to go with This Will Stand. It's from 1993, and it's of the penguin. Yes, the Danny DeVito penguin. Now, does this... Now, I know it... To me, it looks like either a Christmas ornament, or just something really neat and cool. Wow, I got 23, 20, 23, 25? Dang. Okay. Now I'm getting somewhere. Look at that, guys. This is the Danny DeVito. This is from 1993. And you see him with the three penguins and the umbrella and everything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Now, this Batman, I'm sorry, but this was the only Batman movie I kind of really didn't like. I did like the fighting scenes, okay, but all the other stuff, okay, the cussing I could not stand. I'm sorry, guys. But the fighting, I mean, I've seen the clips on YouTube, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll give the guy credit who played as Batman in this, did try but failed, unfortunately. And I know who he was, too. He was the same guy who, was it the same guy who had, like, the 9 abs? Who was he? 9 abs. That's so weird on so many levels. Yeah, he's okay, but whatever. Now, speak of the New 52. Now, Superman, I'm sorry, but he did not do justice that well to me. However, the Batman did. The Batman did, though, however, in the New 52. Now, this I actually do like, to be honest with you. Now, on Superman, this would look stupid, but on Batman, it looks pretty good, if you want my opinion. I don't know what version of Batman this is, but this one's pretty cool. This one almost is a throwback to the 60s and 70s, 60s, 70s, to the old comics till the 90s. So yeah, that's a throwback there. I like that one. That was cool. Now, here's another one. Now this one is extremely precious to me, because this one is of Adam West. That's right, the Adam West Batman action figure. Now this one I like. Now all three of these are from the Batman Arkham chapters action figure line. And I have one more. So yeah. There down the road. I'm gonna keep this one out because he's so cool, and I just realized he could be so shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I like shiny. Hello? Anybody there? Wishawa? Are you there? Anybody there? Hello? I see one person. Anyway, back to this. Okay. I have a Riddler, and this is no ordinary Riddler. No. This Riddler is based on the Riddler from the Batman series with Adam West. Now, Frank Gorshin. This one, I have two different versions. This is the first one. This is the Frank Gorshin kind of design mixed with the old Batman cartoon. Also mixed with the old comics way back when. This Riddler, this one's actually from the late 80s, early 90s. But this is a real throwback on the paint design. I really like that one. Now, this Batman is the only one I think in my question that's missing a limb, but it's still Batman. Apparently, they were doing the New 52 way back when I was a kid, and I didn't realize this is a swashbuckling Superman. Excuse me, I can't talk. However, unfortunately, I know his arm is missing, but this arm, if he had, it would do the swashbuckling. Switch, it would be doing the sword fighting stuff. And the cowl is based a little loosely on the Adam West Batman kinda. So as the rest of the I he did not have sword or cape, which is a bummer. But still, I like him. Okay. Hang on guys. Need another sip. Oh, man, my mouth's dry. Now, this is not exactly this is more on the DC superhero girls line. But with her being a member of the Bat family, I thought it was just important to include her. Of course, you guys know who this is. This is Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. And there she is without the mask. And here she is with the mask. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not fancy, but it's cute. That's why I keep it. Okay. Next up. This is Mel, but I know who the guy is. This is Scarecrow. It's Mel with the paint job and everything, so yeah. And what he's got in his hand is a skull. Yeah. It's pretty cool, huh? Now. Okay, now. Here's another one for you guys. Now, she was in the movie, the Batman movie. And she was probably pretty good as Catwoman. Yes, I said Catwoman. I don't really know her name, but I know she was African American. So yeah. Oh, hang on. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, man. Sorry about that. It was something. I can't. Never mind. Anyway. And this actually bends very well. Hang on, let me show you one. She has a lot of different points of accuracy that you could put her in and whatever you want. Anyway. Batman Arkham, the Arkham games. From Batman Arkham Origins. This is from Batman Arkham Origins, actually. Now, I am not going to show you how he moves because the arms kind of broke on me once or twice. So, yeah, I want you just to look at him. This is from Batman Arkham Origins Batman. And, oh, I can put him on a display stand. Excuse me? Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. I have an itch I have to scratch, too. It was on my leg. think it was book by or so. I doubt it's book by, but I think it's more of a zip. Well, I don't have the display stand, but that's alright. I'll just put them up here for now. When I do find the display stand, I'll put them on it later. Anyway. Have you guys ever heard of the bookworm? Well, I haven't until I was watching the 66 Batman series. And this guy used to have like a little lantern or lamp on his hat. And he also used to have a book, but I lost the lamp and book. So, yeah, but this is Bookworm. He was only in 2 episodes of the Batman TV show from 1966 through 70. So, yeah. He was not much of a villain. Well, yeah, he was a villain, but the cool thing about Bookworm is that he was a speed reader and he could read a book about that thick in seconds. Yeah, think about this. Now, if you have a book about this thick and you have a guy who could read the book within seconds, that's the definition of a speed reader. And funny thing is, though, that Bookworm, he could remember every single word in that book. Now, that's a mastermind of a villain. Now, I thought Riddler was bad. Ugh. Anyway. This is from Batman Robin. This is the Silver Batman. Now, I used to have the movie Bane with him, but I don't know what happened to Bane. But this is the Batman that... this was the George Clooney Batman. I remember that movie very well. That one was a good movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the only one who made that the best movie. Now, I have a couple of Vendables. And yes, they are of the Dynamic Duo. Duo. And one's a Burt Ward, Batman Robin. And these are Vendables. Their arms and legs move, so yeah. And yes, the capes, they're pretty decent. They feel like they're made of ShamWow or something like that, but yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. Sorry, they're playing heads, not... See, look. This is what they're doing. They're like... Anyway, I'm just being silly right now. This Batman is from the TV show that I mentioned so many times that they had. And this is based on the Adam West Batman. I wanted to get the whole set, but the whole set would cost me like an arm and a leg. So, I went with the only character I really liked out of the series. Batman. This is also looks like the Batman from, if you guys remember the TV show, the original, Super Friends, or as they called themselves, the Justice League of America. So, yeah. Oh, wow, I did not know he could do that. Wow. Alright, new props. Alright, dang. I might be playing with this later. Might pretend he's throwing battering or something. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I just love Batman. He's the... Okay, there we go. Look. Wait, is that a little weird? I'm still... Batman, I'm still cool. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, boy. This is a good, comfortable bed, guys. This is from different mattress, and they are really good. Their prices are fair. Yeah. Anyway, the backbone. This is from 60. This is from the '68 movie. Actually, yeah. I think it was used before the movie, but I do remember it in the movie very well. I remember watching the VCR or VHS with my cousins Jared and Joel. Shout out to both my cousins out there, Joel and Jared. Hey guys. So yeah. I also have the Batcopter. Yes, I'm not kidding. I guess Batman can fly. And we're in a real neat way, huh? Yeah. I hope I'm not, no. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Am I good? Hello? Hello? Am I good? Comment if I'm good or not. Is my camera fine? On my phone? Is. Okay, never mind. I can see from here. I'm good. Okie dokie. And yes, the blades do fold, so... Actually, I don't want them folded. I like them as that. Nah, I like. That's better. Okay. Now. I bet you're thinking, Matthew, where are you going to get two more vehicles? Well, this is from the Super Friends cartoon series. Yeah, there was a Super Friends cartoon series that was really popular. Yeah, I really like the back of it myself, to be honest, but I like all of it. It super shines too, the paint job, just like on the Batboat. So yeah. Oh. This is Batman. This is the Michael Keaton Batman. I don't know who played Robin at that time, but this is the Robin. These are really old. These are from 1991. I think. Let me see here. Give me 1 minute, guys. Oh, wait. That's upside down. Where am I putting it? Actually 93, my mistake. Oh, that's interesting. What? Where were we? Oh, yes. Remember that redware I told you about earlier? Well, here's the other one. This is the Frank Gorshin redware. Yeah. I know. I really like the Frank Gorshin redware. He was probably the best redware. No offense on Jim Carrey's redware. He was good too, I would admit, but the Frank Gorshin one, that is just me. Okay? I mean, yeah, Did you know his laugh is actually way more, weird? I mean, way more higher than, Joker's was in the, 60s, the 60s, TV show? You know, the... Did you know his reels were a little more amusing? Yeah. The Frank Gorshin Railroad, he was more less of a villain and more of an annoyance. But he was really funny. I always thought he was probably my favorite version of the of Riddler. There is that one who played him a couple times. Now, John Aston, aka Gomez Addams. He couldn't do the laugh Frank Gorshin did, but he came close. He came very close. I did like him as Riddler though too. To be fair, he was pretty good. Now, I bet you're wondering, I wonder if he has any more. Well, consider yourself lucky, because I do. 1993's Joker from Batman the Animated Series, voiced by legend Mark Hamill. I know you guys seen this one probably before, but I just like showing him off. He's my favorite version of Joker. Or one of them. And here's this Joker from the 1989 Batman movie that was played by Jack Nicholson. The Jack Nicholson Joker, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you ask me, though, he more looks like the Cesar Romero mixed with the, yeah, see? He looks like a mix of that. And he also looks like the Cesar Romero one, too. Which is weird. Anyways. What's that? Anyways, I also have another one for you guys to see. The Danny DeVito penguin. This is the Danny DeVito penguin. Now, I'm like, what? How's that possible? This one looks like the Burgess Meredith penguin. Or the Super Friends penguin. I've seen the... Now, I used to have the Super Friends penguin. He has a whole lot different color scheme than this penguin. So yeah. Weird. This is the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman in the movie Batman Returns. This is a McDonald's toy, and all you gotta do is just make it go. It does not go backwards. It just goes forwards. But look what the back wheels do. They make the tail and the back, wag. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I can keep going. Here's the Batman the Animated Series, Catwoman, Selina Kyle. However, I know one of her arms is broken off accidentally, but still. I think this is really cool. I really like how it looks. So yeah. Here is the Joker Mobile from Hot Wheels. Yes, this is the Joker Mobile. I actually like it, to be honest with you. It's pretty nice. Okay. Here's this little Batman that you probably seen in my last videos. Okay, well, I've been live for over 38 minutes. I'm still gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna keep going until I get all this in. So, yeah. Here's another Batman. Now, this one I bought at Dollar General for like buck 25, I think. So yeah, I mean Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's hot. What? Dollar Tree's um, yeah, they're going high. Their prices. Well, yeah. This is Mr. Victor Von Fleesch from Batman um Arkham Asylum. This is my favorite. This is probably the best Mr. Freeze design they did for a Arkham game. Actually, for a Batman game. This is probably the best version of Mr. Freeze that they did for any video game that I know of. And trust me, I used to play the Buck and Play it once. I had the one called The Batman, but it was pretty cool. It looked like a giant battery or something. Oh, yes. This is from the new McFlorence collection. In fact, quite a lot of these are from McFlorence, but, you know, this one is supposed to be a Super Friends version of them, and this is a Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke. I think Robin is like really confused. More ways than one because he keeps asking, "Who is Slade?" I'm like, Slade Wilson? Duh. AKA Deathstroke? I'm sorry, but I think Robin sometimes does not know his crime fighting skills that much anymore as he used to. In Teen Titans and unfortunately in Teen Titans Go. This Batman is from the Batman oh shoot. Not the A9 film. The one with Danny DeVito. Batman Forever. No, Batman Returns, excuse me. This is the Batman Returns, or one of them, of the Batman Returns movie. And I happen to have a little cute thing. Batmite. Yes, Batmite. Now, I had no idea who the heck Batmite was until Batman the Brave and the Bold. I'm like, oh, okay, now I know. At first, I was like, who in the heck is Batmite? Oh. I got the Railway. Now, this Railway is actually from Batman Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. No, Arkham City. Who is not in Asylum. Not physically, but this is from Batman Arkham City. This is the Railway from Batman Arkham City. So yeah, this one actually do, like, you know, like move like different ways. Same thing with like the Catwoman does. So yeah. Man, excuse me, guys. But yeah, even the toes can bend. So yeah, this is the McFlorence Joker from Thriller from. Yeah, this is the McFlorence Batman Arkham City Riddler. So yeah, I like this version. Okay. Next up, we have Joker, but this Joker is actually a little different. It's from the Mortal Kombat video game that he's in. And yes, he can bend his arms, his legs, everything. Except for his feet. No, wait, can he bend? Yes, he can. I just realized he could do that. Learn something new every day, I guess. But yeah, I have not quite that many left to go, guys. So that's good news. But I got more figures. I do figures here now. So yeah, look at that. Okay, and this is his cane that he comes with. And of course, he comes with a knife too. Nice. Now, I can't remember this version of Robin, but she is from Batman, the Dark Knight, comics. And if you know Batman, the Dark Knight comics, leave a comment below on this version of Robin, because I really don't know what her name was. I know I read the comic, and I've seen both of the movies. This is when Batman was like really old, and this was before he decided to finally hang up. And then Batman Begins came along. I can't remember her name. She was not really that much of a Robin of a character in the arc. She was, however, pretty okay in the film, but she was a little useless. Figure of speech. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's alright. This is from the TV show, The Batman. There was a TV show called The Batman. I don't have the figure that came with it, so, at the moment. I do have Mad Hatter. This is the Mad Hatter from Batman the Animated Series. He doesn't have much movement. His trench coat is in the way of his legs to move. However, his arms do move, so his head. This is Jarvis Tech, the Mad Hatter. Did you know it was his younger sister who he seduced as Alice? Yeah, in the TV show. In the TV show. Yeah, so that was really weird. So yeah. I think it was his niece, wasn't it? Was it his niece or was it his sister? In Batman the Animated Series, where Jarvis Tech, the Mad Hatter, made her, as her real name was Alice, and, he went like, Alice in Wonderland, Alice? For tea, Alice? Would you like some crumpets? Which is actually cookies, so, tea cookies, shockingly. This Batgirl, believe it or not, I actually like this one. This is almost a callback from the, to the old series of Batman, almost. It's a little modern. But yeah. Kind of reminds me of the one from Batman the Killing Joke. Oh my gosh. That movie, it's good because it's animated, but it's, it'll probably scar you, I don't know. Scarred me alone. Here, this Batmobile is from the 1940s. So yeah. Yeah, look, it has a rocket launcher to mix with the engine. That is pretty cool. I did not know that. This is from Corgi, 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 or Corgi, maybe. Yep, 1940 Batmobile. So yeah, and this one's from 19. The supposed to be from the 1960s Batmobile. There's no Robin. This is first attempt apparently. But the cool part is this, guys. Watch. Yeah, it has its own blade coming out of the Batmobile. Yep, same company. These were from 2004, so that would make more sense. And yeah, some companies were not able to nail it right as others, and you'll see what I mean later. Um, in the video. This Robin. He lost his cape, and my mom, bless her heart, she made a cape for him. This Robin is from Batman the animated series, from the 1990s. So yeah, this is a good Robin. I like this Robin. So yeah, so far, let's see. I've been on live for over 50 minutes. Not bad. This, let me tell you, before I show them to you, what happened was that the head, I was very curious if you could turn the head. I wish I didn't do that, but what happened was that the dome cracked, his head came out. So yeah, what happened, yeah, and I had to smash the dome in, but it's Mr. Freeze. Headless, unfortunately. This is from Batman the Animated Series. Now, I was very curious. I learned the hard way on that. Unfortunately, I'm so... Let's say Libby. Here's another Batman from Batman the Animated Series. This is from Batman Sub-Zero. That arc. I remember that one. That was a good one. And here's Fire, Batman. Yes. Batman, the heat, this is the heat resistant, um, um, bat suit. When it's back gear, and you shoot, and you used to put this, disc in there, and you will launch it by pressing this button like that. So yeah, that was pretty cool back then. The Robin used to have a hang glider thing with him. Unfortunately, I don't know where it's at the moment. Sorry. But it was yellow. That I do remember. It was big and yellow and plastic. This Batman is from Batman when this was after when Bane broke his back real badly, and he had to take different pain medications, and he took more than he should have. And during the time, it was an arc where you could just see the the human side of Bruce Wayne, the side of where he had no idea what to do, had no idea who to help him. Unfortunately, Alfred did help some, but not as good. So yeah, but this is the Batman from that comic arc. And here it is. And even the fear the bottom of shoes or boots are really cool. This is really this was where Batman was like super gruff and stuff. So yeah. That was the saddest version of Batman I ever seen. I remember reading the comics on that one too. Online. Here's believe it or not, Scarecrow. Originally he came with a scythe, but since I don't have the scythe, I thought this weapon would be pretty efficient. And yes, his eyes do glow if it's hit by somewhere or something, because right there it's hollow and it's yellow. So yeah, that's built in his skull. I think that's really cool myself, to be honest with you guys. So yeah. Here's Hush. Now this is also for the McFarlane's toy line. And yes, he does come with 2 knives. That's from the comic arc of Hush. I remember reading about that. I remember reading it when I was in vintage stock once. I was like, wow. But when I looked at the price, I was like, oh. I was like, I'm going to wait until it goes lower price. You know, so. This Batmobile is from the Michael Keaton one that he was in as Batman, the first one from 1989. So, yeah, it's just the Batmobile, but yeah. I like how it looks. You cannot go wrong with the classics when it comes to Batmobiles like that. Speaking of Michael Keaton Batman, where'd he go? Don't tell me. Don't tell me he went down there. Yeah, he did. Wait. Oh! This is from the Michael Keaton era of Batman. I had this since I was a kid. So yeah. To keep this come off, I will super glue that or something on there. Or down the road, probably. If I'm not too busy. There are projects. Anyway. This Joker. This is from... Oh, shoot. Mecco, they do pretty good on their superheroes and villains. They do okay on some of their other products, but not great. But when it comes to superheroes and villains, they do pretty well. Pretty well decent. And in retrospect, they did so well on the Batman back then. Sorry, his kick keeps flying, but I don't mind. And here's the Robin. Yeah. These are on display, so yeah, that's... And they're high-fiving each other, so that makes sense. Okay. I have this cute little one. This is a very small, basic 66 Batmobile. However, the cool part is that it can come apart. See? Now, why? I don't know why it could come apart. I think I know why though. So that way they can just drive anywhere. But that would hurt. So that would make it better. That would make it a lot better. I'll have to do more research on this version. Looks like somebody's little feet can fit on in there. And I will do more research on it. And I will post it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, on my post, to see what I find. Now, this is from Imaginext. I really like it. So yeah, this is from Imaginext. So yeah, look. Now that's pretty cool. Now, what's cooler is that if you do that, and you see the disc, right? Maybe that's right. Yeah, the disc comes out. But you get the idea. It's small yet really cool. I like it. Right. I have another bendable I almost forgot about. This is from the Golden Age Batman. This is Batman from the Golden Age era. So yeah, this one is pretty rare. So yeah, I really like this one. That is from the JSA, I think. Is it JSA or JLA? JSA. Before JLA. That is from the JSA arc before the Justice League America. They were called the Justice Society of America. Yeah. Okay, guys. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Alright. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. Yay. Oh. Oh man, I have scooch a little. It's a 1966 Batmobile. Actually came with the figure. Adam West. Yep, this one is painted in metal. So yeah. Wow, I've been on this for over an hour. Thank goodness. Wow. It's gonna take a long time for it to upload to my channel, I could tell you. And this Batmobile from Batman the Animated Series also came with a figure. This Batman, the... Oh... Oh man, I said his name earlier. Wait a minute. Oh, I see here. Batman, the animated series. Michael Keaton. No, not Michael Keaton. No, that's the movie. TV show. Well, I forget. Anyway. You might have seen some of these in my previous videos, but I ain't for sure. But I thought I'd do this live. It'd be a lot less painful for me, a lot easier, I think. Yes, Harley Quinn as Wonder Woman. And unfortunately, this is my only Harley Quinn I got. For now, at least. Ooh. And this is King Joker. Ugh, look at this. Ugh. They did not do him justice on the paint job there. Now let's look at Harley though. I think hers is what better, isn't it? Like, Yeah, it's a lot better on her paint job than on poor Joker. And let's look at the Batman one here. Oh yeah, that looks just like Batman. That's what he's supposed to look like. Really good. Unfortunately, on the Joker, I can see. Yeah, not good on Joker. I guess he was punched so many times by Batman. It's kind of understandable. Now, this Batman from the Batman the Animated Series. Let's see. Mark Hamill voiced Joker. Well, man, that's gonna bug my brain. This is from the CS, Batman CS series. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, though. Now, okay, guys, we are getting really close to the nitty-gritty. This bat jet. This is from the Super Friends line, the newer one from McFarlane's company. And the cool part is that when you see this little trigger down here. This is the cool part. Look. Yeah. It can grab yeah, villains or whatever and pick them up and drop them down maybe to Arkham Asylum or whatever. And there's the cockpit in there and the look at the steering wheel. Looks like a bat. That's yeah, that makes sense. Now this did not always come off. This was attached to it, but unfortunately, I got attached to it. Broke, but it still works good for me. I like it. It's small yet really cool. I like cool stuff that's small, you know? So, yeah. Okay. Next up, we got this plastic bat. Now, reason why I'm including this is because, well, this one reminds me of the type of Batman, the old kid utility boats they used to have. And they would have a bat exactly like this with them. So yeah, that's why I'm just including the bat. Also, I love bats. No, seriously, I love bats. I'm not joking. I think they're pretty awesome myself. I keep asking mom for a pet bat. She's like, no, they have rabies. I'm like, come on. She's like, no. I'm like, well, we'll catch mosquitoes. She's like, oh, yeah, that's the good news. Bad news is I don't think you can train them. I'm like, oh. It's been a conversation going back and forth for over 20, over, for a very long time. Anyways, this Batmobile is from Batman the Animated Series, but not the series that, yeah, it's not the OG, it's the newer animated series. The newer. Newer. Poopy. Poop. What? Anyways, the tires are pretty cool. They give that greenish glow, kinda. Now, the cool feature about this Batmobile is the front plate, the front, rims. They have like little saw blade things on the sides here. Now, that's one of the cool features about it, but there is a cooler one. Now, first, yes, you see Batman in there. Hello. But here's the cool part, guys. Okay. Ta-da! Yeah, he can do that. And he used to have like a bump thing here, and it would just drop. But not anymore, but that's alright. So, yeah. Cool part is that, watch. I really like that. I dig that. That is pretty cool. Now, there's something that you cannot see in my previous videos. This Batman. This Batman is DC Primal Age Batman. And this is kind of based loosely on the He-Man Masters of the Universe Batman. Or Batman. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. However, if you want my opinion, yeah, I think Batman's He-Man. Sorry, Superman, but I mean, sure, Superman might be okay as He-Man, but since he's not in the lineup, but Batman is, which is weird. I think Batman's He-Man. I just love the shield and sword. And I just love the design. This is a callback for those who don't know the 66 Batman. So yeah, they could just say, hey, look at this cool Batman figure. Yeah. They'd be like, oh yeah, okay. And then you can tell them about who Adam West was. You can tell them about Batman. You can do whatever. Or you can just play with it yourself, like I do. Now, I did have a little video of this, but I accidentally deleted it. I'm like, shoot. Anyways. Okay, guys. Listen carefully on the... Wait a minute. Where's the volume? There it is. I can't. No, that's channel. Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. I found the volume. There it is. I think that is the coolest thing. So, yeah. Okay. We got 2 more items here, guys. And then we got a little more bit. The last 2 items. The first one is the Adam West Batman from McFarlane's. Now, this is probably my most favorite accurate Batman of all time in my collection, because this one, it's just, yeah. I had this one for a very long while. I still have the box, and did you know if you, like, you know, like, do a contest or something, you can actually win a replica cowl of the original Batman? Yeah, but I didn't do it, though, but that's okay. Still. Yep. And that's actually really cool. Now, last but not least, this. Oh boy. This thing's heavy. This Batmobile is the tumbler from the Batman Begins movies. I like that. I like those movies. Some fun stuff. Okay. There it is. And oh wait. Sorry guys, I had the wrong one. Yeah. And yep. That's all the weapons. Now, Shabooma! Shabooma! This one comes with the right type of Batman. Yep. Now, do you think that's neat? Now, yeah. Cool thing about the this Tumbler Batmobile, the tires are made out of rubber, not plastic, rubber. So yeah, that's the best part there. That is really neat. And no, they don't go flat here. So. Okay, guys. Alright, we are down to the nitty-gritty. This is the last pieces, and then I'm signing off for the night. Okay, guys. These are my entire Hot Wheels collection of Batman Batmobiles. My entire collection of Batmobiles right there, guys. These are all from Hot Wheels. Well, most of them. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I like doing it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you guys want to do. I may be doing another video, but not for a long while. Alright guys, well, peace out for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, just have fun. You know, just do well, if you want my opinion, you do you. Okay? You know, so, yeah. You know, so yeah. Well, guys, that's all for now. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.